Hey friends, hope everybody's doing great. I recently had a request by a couple friends of mine, not just to do some more videos, I haven't done any in a couple weeks, but to concentrate a simple practice on back pain, lower back pain, maybe some sciatica stuff. I have had lots of injuries in my 41 years on this planet, in this little sojourn in time and space. But I'll go through some things, all right? The main thing is always, when we're doing these practices, is breathing. In full breaths, just try and add some life to it. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, exhaling 1, 2, 3. So filling up, letting out. Expanding the chest, contracting the chest. Inhale, exhale. And start your practices like this. Just take, a minute, 30 seconds, and just breathe. There's 3 breaths. Pretty simple. So first things first, for this simple little practice of just kind of alleviating and relieving some lower back pain, lie back. And again, just take 3 breaths. Once those 3 breaths are completed, squeeze your knees into your chest. Now, there's a couple different varieties. You can keep your head down, you can lift your head. You can do both and just notice, but still breathing deep. You can even inhale, squeeze, and exhale, let go. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Adding a little bit more to it. Inhale, reach the arms, reach the legs, and exhale, squeeze everything together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now squeeze the knees, release your head, and let your knees go over to the right. Now you can use this right hand to pull down your left knee and really extend that left arm out. That's up to you. But keep breathing deep. Then squeeze the knees back into the chest. Maybe even lift the head. Mindfully, let them release over to the left. Don't rush it. Don't just let them flop over. Take them over slowly. Reach that right arm out to the right. Left hand again on this right knee can give it a gentle firm pull. Keep breathing. Squeeze knees back into chest. And then plant your feet. Little movement, then we hold. Hands by your side, it's bridge. And just inhale, lift your hips. Roll on your shoulders. Don't jam your neck up. All of this is relaxed, neutral. Then exhale, lower. Again, inhale, just lift your pubic bone. Should feel a nice stretch through all the hip flexors and psoas, and then exhale down. Inhale, lift. And exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. And then notice the difference here. Hold them up. Press into your feet. Don't grip with your toes. Remember, head and neck are neutral. You're on your shoulders. Lifting the pubic bone. And just take a few breaths here. Feeling that chest again expand and contract. Breathe deep. One more inhale. Then exhale, release. Let everything rest down for a moment. Extend your left leg. Squeeze your right knee into your right armpit. Take a few breaths. Then switch to the left knee. Keep breathing. Good. then make your way up to seated. A nice bend in the knees. You might need a lot of bend in the knees. Some of you will extend the legs. But take a bend in the knees, reach the arms underneath the legs, release your head. You're going to feel this stretch all the way down from your lower back, down in the side axis, all the way up the back, even to the neck. Really broaden. Give it a good squeeze. This may be pretty intimidating at first if you have a lot of lower back pain, but as you do this more and you breathe deeper, your feet are going to move away from you. So you might start out in something like this, and then over time when you keep doing this, you're going to loosen up all that tension in the lower back, and your feet are going to move away from you, and you keep going further, and you're just going to feel better. You've got to get oxygen-rich blood into these places to alleviate that pain. It's the only way to get rid of it. So again, gentle, firm squeeze, keep breathing, try not to create tension anywhere else, just working in those spaces. Once that's done, you can flip over onto your hands and knees and just take a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, lift the head, tuck the, spread the sit bones, drop the stomach, shoulder blades pull together. Exhale, tuck tailbone, lift spine, release head, and just do this, 5 to 7 times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. You get the point on that. Again, do that 5 to 10 times, and then find neutral. Not dropping your stomach. Everything's tucked. Flat, tucked tailbone, firm core. One of the main things in order to get your lower back feeling better again is strengthening your core. So you have to do some core routines. Here's a simple one. Both elbows locked, and just extend your right arm, left leg. That's it. Hold and breathe. Like you're reaching in both directions. Somebody's pulling on your left foot, somebody's pulling on your right arm. After about 5 breaths, release, switch to the left. Hold and breathe. Release after, again, about 5 breaths. Shift back to what we call child's pose. Now again, some of you might be like this. Things are going to be tight. You might be like this at first. Slowly, as your body loosens up, you will sit back. You can take pillows, something like that, or even underneath the feet if you need to, like that. But just keep doing these postures, and the body's going to loosen up. Stay here, again, maybe 5 to 10 breaths. Once you're done there, shift forward. This is Sphinx. This is all about lower lumbar. Now, the further you move your arms away, the less you're going to feel. The closer you get them, the more you're going to feel. You can also do elbows up kind of version, but it's you finding the level of intensity that's okay with you. Main thing here again, breathing deep and allow your lower back to just relax. I can feel some tension right now in my lower back doing this. And the more I focus on breathing, the more I feel my back just kind of relax. Some people like to add a little movement from side to side, kind of shifting a little bit like that. Nothing wrong with that. But breathe here. Once you're done with that, shift back again and take a few breaths in child's pose. Maybe take your hands back by your feet this time. Really sink into it. Again, after about 5 breaths, this time just go ahead and roll back onto your back. Now, a lot of times you get some lower back pain because the hips are really tight. Here's a simple hip routine. Right ankle, you can see that probably pretty well. My right ankle is right there behind my left knee. Right there, below. Now you can stay here and do something like this, taking your right hand and press on the interior of your right thigh. That's fine. Some people like to lift, kind of in this half bridge, and just allow this knee to drop. Be mindful of that. Some people can lift up if you want to get a little bit more from this. Don't tweak your knee. You want to feel some releasing from your hips. You can take your hands below your knee, behind your left thigh. But again, you want to feel this happening over here on the outer part of your right hip and glute area. Not tweaking your knee. And just hold and breathe. About 5 breaths. And then once you feel comfortable, release it. Move to the other side. Left ankle below right knee. Same deal. Maybe you press on the interior of the left thigh at first for maybe a breath or two. Then you go behind or here or maybe the bridge one. But 5 breaths. Just give it at least 5 breaths. Some of these postures though you might do 10 breaths. Just breathe deep. After you're done with that, place your feet back on the mat, the edges of the mat. If you don't have a mat, then you're just doing this on your carpet. It doesn't make a big deal. Put a wide stance with the feet. And all you're doing is windshield wipering the knees from side to side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And do this like 5-10 times from side to side. Once you're done with everything, just lie back for a minute and just notice, oh yeah, that I feel a little bit better. My back feels a little bit better. That's a simple practice. It doesn't take long. If you did 5 breaths in each posture, you might get that done in 5, 6, 7 minutes. If you're holding these forms or doing them a little longer, like 10 breaths, it might take you closer to 10 minutes, but it's worth it. You don't have to eat pills for your pain. It's natural. It makes you move and be mobile longer. All of us want that. All right, take care, friends. See you next time.